Today I'm going to show you how to go from this to this so they look super natural and you fill in all those tiny sparse areas. Around every 90 days our eyelashes naturally shed, so we end up with little patches of shorter lashes growing through, which means when we apply our mascara it looks completely ununiformed. So here you can see on each of my eyes I've got two different areas that have large gaps in. So this is where I have new lashes growing through and they're really short. I'm going to show you a very quick tip on how to fill these in so they look super natural and don't look like you're wearing any form of eyelash extensions and they come off at the end of the day. The eyelashes that I picked up today are the individual lashes by Ardell. Now they do come in various sizes, but I find short are good for most eyelashes. If you find the individuals too fiddly, you can use flare lashes. These are also by Ardell, which is not sponsored, and I do have a tutorial on how to apply these. So these single individuals stick up out of the palette, so they're really easy to pick up with your tweezers. You simply grasp the end and gently pull it backwards till it comes away. And then dip the very tip of the eyelash into some glue. I'm using duo glue, and you don't have to wait for it to go tacky. You can go straight onto the eye and start applying. Now you want to apply these to your eyelashes, not the skin, because you don't want to be able to see where they start. So you want to apply it to the baby lashes that you've already got growing through. If you find that you have a bald spot, then you need to kind of bridge it, which means you need to apply at the very tip of the eyelash onto another eyelash and then use the tweezer to manipulate the direction of the eyelash. And as you can see, they look identical to my own lashes. You really wouldn't be able to tell that I'm using any kind of individual lashes to disguise the gaps. I do like to use my finger to kind of gently press onto the eyelash so it goes down and backwards to the root of the eyelash and that it's in place, but you do want a very, very light hand when doing this. Otherwise you'll just push the eyelash directly through the lashes that it's sitting on and you'll have to start again. When you're working on your opposite eye to your opposite hand, it's easier to come from above your eye and drop them on top rather than coming directly straight on, because otherwise you won't be able to see anything because your hand will be in the way of your eye and you won't be able to see in the mirror. A little tip when applying them onto the opposite eye is to rest your elbow onto a table so that you can pivot your hand backwards and forwards rather than trying to steady your hand while floating your arm. That can be quite difficult. So that completes this tutorial. I applied about 5 to each eye and that was enough to completely cover the gaps that I had, and as you can see they look incredibly natural and very undetectable. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you found it useful. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. You can follow me outside of YouTube. My social handles are on screen now, as is my previous tutorial if you missed it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye!